kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Carr now on first down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw his Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. That's at the 1-yard line. Play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And off the way home for a Broncos score. Jalen Waddle with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waddle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Carr. Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. And there's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5 and sliding at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this one up to about the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for them.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now they're setting up the wide receiver screen here on the right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. first down carry by Jones. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Only a yard of the pickup there that'll bring up a third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And they gave themselves options there on the third down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's taken in by the tight end Finn. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Broncos. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll set up a throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That sack was by Isaiah Oliver from his quarterback position.
And that's the first sack of this game. And how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They're really working in sync right now.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This will be caught. Judy. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on fourth down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from third and long to now it's a go situation here on fourth and inches.
Here we go with Williams. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Broncos go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight. I'm impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make this last run, the last push to get to the playoffs. These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Devin White able to record his 5th sack of the season. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Now this one complete on the slant route.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming at defense. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football just to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
To throw again on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Carr to throw again. And he's got one throw in the end zone. Touchdown. The touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carson, over good. And that'll put the lead down to a touchdown. Now is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Broncos come back out as AFC. And one thing we do know, they will be a part of the playoffs come January. They have clinched the AFC West.
And that feels good for them, but they feel like their work is far from done because as it stands right now, they won't have the first-round bye. But a lot of teams will tell you, that's okay with us. We just want to get to the playoffs and wreak havoc from that point on.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. He's got it in. Complete. A big play there just before halftime. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. It is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. On 1st down, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the 30 on 2nd down, Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before the field. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Carr's throw complete here to Waller. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. So we've reached halftime here on New. Okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter play. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunity.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Courtland Sutton, 76 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Carr. His throw is incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On second down, Jacobs. A first down and more for Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 33. 53 yards rushing field now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. Drops down from 21 down to 18. These kickers now used to be a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this throw will be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Four yards remain for second down. Now Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Solomon Thomas in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Second and long. He'll fire one downfield for 4. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
On second down now, it's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
And he gets this one just shy of 40 to mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. There's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's been great. Look down at the stat monitor here a moment ago. He's already over 300 yards in the third quarter.
And you get the sense there are plenty more yards to come. He's been sharp right from the beginning, finding the open targets, knows exactly where he wants to go with the football, and is delivering it really well.
Now he is in search of more yardage on this drive. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 38 line.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 28.
It's a gain of 2. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Carl. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it.
When you have kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. And it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20. A huge play there for Denver. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll look to throw here. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now back to throw. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will extend this big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So where do you get symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. That'll leave him with a 3rd 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Carr. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They go with Jacobs. Trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And he takes this one back into the end zone. Defense delivers a strike. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative. Don't you go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And Denver getting set to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Broncos 49, Raiders 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a lead, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, a short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Carr now on 1st down. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that's complete to Adams. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. This will be caught by Edwards. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Carr going to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 36 yards out. And contact defensively. And that might make things 5 yards easier. So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, he'll definitely take them.
Carlson able to put this one through. This down to still a very large 29-point deficit. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get closer to the post.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing. They're just dressing up the
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Denver's offense now set to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. So he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it. Because
they're looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Michigan manager Bill Peppers. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
They'll look to run forward with Williams. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you were... Yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
But this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about having for a new contract.
Not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, they continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 15-1 on the year. So that'll do it for us. For my partner,